Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sam. Today we are going to be going through my old sketchbook. This sketchbook lasted me from around the start of October until the end of November. So let's get started. The first page is always the scariest and I'm always afraid of it. Here are just some swatches. I decided to christen this sketchbook by drawing my girlfriend lots of times. And this is a gecko that my girlfriend's character had played in D&D. Just some more doodles exploring the color blue. Some little icon ideas, I think. The first of my Inktober plannings for last year, playing around with some highlighters. Again, more icon ideas, playing around with more highlighters. More Inktober ideas, the official Inktober list. Or are we supposed to call it that drawing challenge in October now, because we're not allowed to call it Inktober anymore? It's the drawing challenge in October. So here, because this was a relatively new sketchbook, I decided to play around and see what kind of media that would be good to use in it. This is Pit Artist pens, watercolor, alcohol markers, more artist pens, more Inktober planning over here, and ooh, look at all that bleed. Here is some cats. This is my good friend Tree's cat. His name's Leroy, and he is a really good boy. More Inktober ideas, again just going with the cat theme, and more cats. Corner cat loves you. I might turn him into a sticker. Again, more Inktober ideas, ones that I also just kind of forgot about halfway through. Playing with some more highlighters, and I believe this pink is a Pentel pen? I'm not sure. This page contains secrets. Let's not talk about it. Here's some birds. He's Graham. I like him. He's my favorite. Here is a... I think it's called the blob challenge. Basically you make a blob and then you try and make something out of the blob when you can't think of things to draw. So I turned this guy into this guy, and this guy into him, and then this guy into him, and this blob into this lady, I think. This page contains more secrets, let's not talk about it. This is when I was really trying to test the quality of the paper, see how well it would hold up with water, and as you can see, it did not. These are some tests for my LGBT badges. They're on my Etsy if you want to have a look at the final product. I'll leave a link to that somewhere. Here is some more ideas. This is my It's Okay to Fart sticker. You can get that on my Etsy as well. This contains secrets, let's not talk about it. Again, some icon ideas, some more cats. Another draft for my LGBT badges. This one's bisexual. And this is the start of Inktober, the first, the drawing challenge we're not allowed to talk about in October. This was Ring. If I could turn the page. And then I was having fun with yellows and purples and redesigning the character. Her name is Sybil. And then I just decided to keep drawing her because I liked her. And this is more Inktober over here. More Pride badges. This was a Casey Golden prompt. Gargoyle Jewel. I just drew a gargoyle and some jewel. I like him, he looks like a this is again playing with some more colours, like these watermelon-y colours. More Inktober over here. Some more birds doing a squawk. I like this guy. I also like this guy. He's relatable, I think. More Inktober. Sketches, warm-ups, some swatches, more Inktober. This is me and my girlfriend. And then some dogs. I just wanted to draw some dogs with dumb faces, and I'm really happy with how this page came out. I was trying out a dip pen on this paper. It turned out nice. This is probably one of my favorite Inktober's. You can get a print of this particular drawing. You can get a print of this on my Etsy as well. Drawing some jellyfish. Was doing some more Inktober. Some more sketches for Inktober. Another Inktober that I don't like. Some more sketches, another Inktober. I might turn this into something a little bit more finished someday. And then I just wanted to draw some octopuses. Octopi? Octopussies? That sounds rude. More Inktober. Some more jellyfish and I was about to say October's octopus. Just having fun with squares. Some more Inktober. Again, I might turn this into something a bit more finalized at some point. Another page of icons. This guy and this guy got turned into a print, which is also available over on my Etsy. Some more Inktober's. I really like how this guy came out. I love this yellow. It's just so, I don't know, it's so vibrant. Sketches, I guess. The asexual badge that you can find over on my Etsy. This was Inktober 13 Ash. I don't like how this turned out, so I actually redrew it at the end of the month. Some more Inktober plans. Another Inktober, again, probably going to do something with this because I really like how it came out. Tracking my progress with Inktober. Another Inktober over here. Another one of the LGBT badges. This one's non-binary. This was playing with some alcohol markers. I have a thing in this book with alcohol markers where I desperately try and get them to work, and they never do. This is done, you can see it's on a separate piece of paper. It's on some watercolor paper. This was another Inktober that I never got to color in. Oh, that's right, this was the weekend we went to see Ninja Sex Party in Dublin. And that's why this page isn't colored in, because I didn't have my watercolors with me. So I drew Danny and Brian. Tupperware Remix Party were at that concert as well, but I didn't have enough room to draw them. Again, some cooldowns and or warm-ups, I can't quite remember. Another Inktober that I couldn't color. Another Inktober that I couldn't color, and some sketches for upcoming Inktober's. Some ideas here I used, some I didn't. Some more Inktober sketches. Another Inktober. This was an Inktober sketch that I never got around to making. This is just a lady and a cat. This was another trial, desperately trying to get alcohol markers to do what I told them to again. It didn't work. Here's another Inktober. Letterbox is this way. Dog is this way. I guess. A fish! And it's in space. This is another Inktober. A mushroom! And it's underwater. This is some studies I did from Instagram of my friend Hagen Dice, who also has a YouTube channel. I will link you to their channel down below or in a card somewhere. We'll get to use cards in this video. We'll get to see how that works. This is another Inktober, and because I drew these little blobby men, I drew these little blobby men, and I had fun. It was fun. This is too spicy for YouTube, not allowed to see. Let's not talk about it. This was another Inktober over here. These were just cool down sketches, I think. This was another Casey Golden prompt, a vampire feeding some chickens. This is more Inktober. This, again, trying desperately to get alcohol markers to do what I tell them, and it doesn't work. This is just a pointy dude, and this is scandalous. Let's not talk about it. Here I was trying to do something with Inktober, and well, it just didn't quite work out. I redrew this one at the end, and I was much happier with it. Some dumb cats. I just wanted to draw some dumb cats, so I did. I like him. He's done something, and he knows it. This is the lesbian badge for my LGBT badges. I like how this one turns out. This is just, I just love those colours. Pinks and the oranges, heck yeah. Inktober. I like this green, it's pretty. My favourite boy, Trico. He belongs to a very good friend of mine. He's a ferret, and he's just a good boy. Just a real good boy, Trico. Trico's a ferret, if I didn't mention that already. This is a scribble, and this is another Inktober. I love how the colours came out in this one. I went back to the purple and yellow theme that I was going for with Sybil. Maybe this is Sybil, but there's another ferret, and that's great. This was my very first Patreon tier art, back when I didn't know what I was going to offer on Patreon. Now I do know what I'm offering on Patreon. You can go to Patreon and figure that out and see what there is, and development, and yay! More Inktober over here. So the witch from the other page, she fell off her broom, and it broke, and her ferret got a little boo-boo. And yeah, now she's kind of miffed about it. This is Scribbles. This is what this is. Some pen and ink studies. This has got butts on it, let's not talk about it. Uh-oh, that came off. There we go. Again, some more colour studies. So for the last day of Inktober, I decided to go back and redraw day one. So here I was doing studies for day one. This was a redraw of 25, which was the very sad looking cat that I drew before, and I like how this one turned out. And then this is the final day of Inktober, the final official day, and I like how this came out, and I think I grew as an artist over this time. These were the redraws of Inktober. That's what they are. This was some cooldown stuff. This was another Inktober that I redraw, and I dislike this even more than the original. It's my girlfriend. I love her. There she is. And there's the two of us. She's the cute one. And that's it. The rest of this book is just swatches, testing out markers, testing out paint on this paper to see how things went. I was planning out all the colours that I was going to use for Inktober here. I was trying to figure out which of my alcohol markers were wasted and which weren't, and which I needed to refill. And because I have, as you can see, I have a ton of alcohol markers, but they're all around 10 years old. So I had to figure out which one of them worked and which one of them didn't. Oh, here's my Cotman watercolors. So yeah, that is my sketchbook. Thank you very much for coming along with me on this little journey, and I hope to see you again in my next video. If you liked this video, you can hit like, subscribe, comment, do all the things that everybody says that you should do. I would appreciate it greatly. And yeah, I'll see you next time for probably not a sketchbook tour, because I'm not that fast. I can't fill 2 sketchbooks very quickly. But I will figure out something fun to show you all in these trying times. So yeah, thank you very much. How do I end videos? Bye!